I knew he was popular, you know what I'm saying, pretty big and whatnot. That's all I really knew about Man. I just knew he was white, tall, and he had a mustache. That's all I ever knew about Dr. Disrespect. That's all I ever knew. But as soon as we heard that he responded to whatever rumors of child messaging, his response being, come on now, to the news poster who had originally released some of that information, the response was, hey man, you know that's crazy. Like, basically insinuating there's layers to it. He didn't outright deny it. He didn't say that sound crazy. He didn't say nothing. He just basically said, you know, it didn't happen the way you're saying it happened, which should have given most people pause. But there was still a lot of people that were saying, nah, bro, give it benefit of the doubt. Give it some time. We don't know for sure. We need evidence. We need all these other things. But the way he was moving just gave an indication that, like, nah, he guilty as shit. Like, that's just the takeaway that most reasonable people, maybe adults, will come to after seeing the response be what it was. So this comes out not long after, and I guess this is his statement. I saw the statement that was coming out, I think, yesterday, but I didn't read it yet for preparation for stream today. So let me see what he said. This is the reason that he was banned on Twitch, I'm assuming is what he's about to get into. I'd like to make a quick statement, and as you can see, this is several paragraphs long, so it won't be quick. And when we talking about minors, I wouldn't imagine this is something that you could address in a short little tweet. So clearly that's a lie. Let's cut the fucking bullshit. As you know, there's no filter with me. Well, I'm assuming that this didn't come, you know, off the dome. I'm assuming you probably wrote this out and had it ready for a little minute, but I've always been upfront and real with you guys on anything that I can be upfront about. And I'm always willing to accept responsibility, which is why I'm here now. It's also not true, because people showed me clips of Dr. Disrespect saying that he wouldn't get into the allegations, saying that he wouldn't address anything, also pretending as if he was leaving because he needed a social media break, as opposed to what the reason seems to be, which is getting caught for talking to minors. But I digress. First and foremost, I do want to apologize to everyone in my community, as well as those close to me, my team, and everyone at Midnight Society Game Studio. I have no knowledge of who those people are, but he's got some type of connection to them. Cool. A lot of people have been left in the dark about what happened yesterday with Midnight Society and we made the painful decision collectively to have me step down. Our team is full of incredibly talented and good people that have high career ambitions and families, and I never want to jeopardize the culture we have carefully crafted. Meaning, in other words, I'm a pedo, and they don't want to be associated, and I don't want to bring them down with me, which kind of is counterintuitive, because if you really thought that, you'd have made sure you never messaged any minors, so that you wouldn't have any reason to be worried about bringing anybody down with you. But I digress once again. And I'm probably not going to be any type of sympathetic to anything that he's saying, because, like I said, it's really easy to look at a minor and be like, nah, that's like little sis, little bro, daughter, cousin, you know what I'm saying, little girl from across the way. Probably not going to talk to him in that way. I should be looking out. You know what I'm saying? I'm in the third quarter of my life. They're not even finished with the first quarter of theirs. What could we get? What could we benefit from out of a relationship? That sounds crazy, you know what I'm saying? So I really don't have any type of sympathy or empathy for whatever he's about to say, but I'm gonna keep reading regardless. Everyone's been wanting to know why I was banned, but the reasons outside of my control, that don't seem true either. I was not allowed to say anything for the last several years, so apparently this ban or whatever happened a long time ago, or recently or not. I don't remember. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Now that the former Twitch employees have publicly disclosed the accusations, I can now tell you my side of the story regarding the ban. Were the Twitch whisper messages with an individual minor back in 2017? The answer is yes. Immediately right here, I should stop reading. I should stop reading right here. You know what I'm saying? That's enough to deter most people and be like, what else do I need to hear? You know what I'm saying? But I'm going to keep reading for the sake of interest and for the sake of like continuing out whatever this is supposed to be, just to hear what he's about to say. But most people, they're going to stop right there. Like right there is where it's like, all right, that's enough. I don't need to hear nothing else. Were there real intentions behind these messages? The answer is absolutely not. I don't even know what that's supposed to mean. You say things. Apparently, the accusation isn't just what he's saying. Apparently, there was like plans of a meetup, at a TwitchCon. Also, can y'all tell me or let me know, because I didn't know this for sure or not. Do minors attend TwitchCon? Like, are they allowed to go and like show up? I know they meet streamers and whatnot, but I don't know how many or how much of the convention is minor like related. So I saw a lot of accusations being thrown at like Twitch and saying like, why would they not want this to come out immediately? I mean, I would understand as a business having one of your most popular streamers be exposed, at least behind the scenes, for having talked to a minor. And I'm assuming that this some type of like legal situation. I mean, some type of settlement maybe, or some type of like understanding maybe was come to, and that's why this wasn't immediately thrown at police and he wasn't arrested, possibly, because by all purposes, like, he really should be in jail right now. So I don't know what he did behind the scenes to make this go away, but he's saying nothing illegal happened. Sounds fucked up, sounds crazy, but I don't know what happened. But what I will say, for a business model, having one of your biggest Twitch streamers be involved in something like this, and then having a bunch of kids show up to the convention, isn't a good look. And I know Twitch is already going crazy when it comes to like being able to be a profitable business model. So obviously they wouldn't want that type of information going public, at least at the time that y'all are saying that this happened. They were casual, mutual conversations. Immediately when we're talking about a minor, bro, nothing's mutual. I really don't get this. It's incredibly rare for people to get charged for texting minors, unfortunately. Yeah, but I'm wondering, like, if the parent even found out, like, parents or whatnot found out, like, there's some type of, like, push that could be given. I don't know. But you are right. Rarely does that actually ever end up going anywhere. Even with intentions for intercourse to happen, I think it rarely goes anywhere. So I can't say that there wasn't an attempt made for a legal process. I don't know why he's saying mutual conversations that sometimes lean too much in the direction of being inappropriate, but nothing more. There's no type of mutual, consensual, nothing when you're talking to a minor. So once again, even after he's saying that I got exposed and this happened, he's reflecting on it, and he's just like still having the wrong understanding that you cannot have a mutual relationship with a minor. I don't understand what he's talking about. Nothing illegal happened. Yeah, okay, whatever. I mean, something immoral happened, though. No pictures were shared. No crimes were committed. That's debatable. I never even met the individual. You had plans to, most likely. I went through a lengthy arbitration regarding a civil dispute with Twitch, and the case was resolved by settlement. I have no idea what that. Let me be clear. It was not a criminal case against me, and no criminal charges have ever been brought against me. Yeah, you're talking really specific right now, so you're trying not to put, your foot in your mouth. Now, from a moral standpoint, I'll absolutely take responsibility. I should have never entertained these conversations to begin with. That's on me as an adult, husband, and father. It should have never happened. I get it. I'm not perfect, and I'll fucking own my shit. This was stupid. This was more than stupid. This was weird, predatory. It's indicative of like a lack of control, a lack of overall discipline, a lack of seeing people for what they should be. You know what I'm saying? Especially when we get into certain age ranges. I don't know what do you mean this was stupid. You know what I'm saying? This wasn't like, oh, you went out driving, after you had a bunch of drinks at the bar or something like that. Or this is predatory, bro. Like, this is some shit that niggas get, killed for. That's not a mistake, bro. Like, that's some shit that niggas really will kill you for. Like, I don't know what you're talking about. What do you mean it was stupid? With all that said, don't get it mistaken. I've seen all the remarks and labels being thrown around so loosely. Social media is a destruction zone. No, your mind is a destruction zone. I'm no predator or pedophile. Well, the above paragraphs don't indicate that. So, are you kidding me? No. Are you kidding me? It's the audacity for this man to ask the people reading this. Are you kidding me? What? I'm supposed to put pedophilia past you? I'm supposed to put this beyond. I don't know you. What do you mean? You a 6'8", 45-year-old man with a whole family. Yes. Are you kidding me? Why would you do that? Literally, why would you do that? What are you talking about? What the fuck do you mean? What do you mean? Am I kidding you? What are you talking about? Anyone that knows me knows where I stand on these things, and those types of people evidently not. Evidently not. You won't see me on no sex offender list energy. Yeah, that's what this is giving. Even though he's admitting to it, that's what's crazy. At least Drake denied it and was like, "Oh yeah, like nothing's come out." And I'm denying it. Like, no, you're admitting to it in the same paragraph saying, "Am I kidding you?" Like, no. That's a different level of disgust that I hate even hearing about. Well, you hate yourself then. That's cool. Don't be labeling me as the worst of the worst with your exaggerations. Well, when you're talking to children, you probably get labeled that. We're not talking about like a few year difference here. We're talking about 20 plus year age disparity damn near. I actually don't know how old Dr. Disrespect is, but this is like years and years. Like I said, most people's average life expectancy between 70, 80 years old, bro. You already in the second quarter of your life, and this little girl you're talking to hasn't even finished her first quarter of life yet. And you already on that. You're already on that. That is what predators do. That is what they do. They attach themselves to people that don't know any better, usually in secret, and they go crazy. And I always ask people this the exact same time, like every single time. Well, not predators. I don't ask them questions, but I'm like, if you don't want to look at things from a moral perspective, fine. If you want to be a practical person, though, let's look at this from a practical point of view. Where are you as a 35 plus year old man taking a 16-year-old? What friends can you introduce her to? What bars can she come to you with? What clubs can she go to you with? What trips can you take her on? What family can you introduce her to? Where do you go with the 16-year-old that it makes sense? How does that, like, again, and I'm only talking from a practical point of view. You can do nothing with this. Why even entertain that if your morals didn't stop you first? Logically speaking, this does not work. I'm just lost at how you thought that this was going to be the way, that this was going to be the move. I'm lost. Nigga said to church. Get the fuck out of here with that shit. Yeah, whatever. I think I've said what I needed to say regarding the ban itself. That's it. That's why Twitch made the decision in 2020. To my team, community, industry friends that have supported me, I apologize. Wish I could have said all this sooner. I'm not gonna lie, bro. I might have had, and I wouldn't have, but I might have had more respect for this had he gone to those same people that had associations with him and said, you know what? I got caught up in some really crazy shit. All my content creator friends, anybody who's done videos with me, y'all should just, you know what I'm saying, disassociate yourself right now. Because I'm going to end up, you know what I'm saying, fucking y'all over in the long run. You could have told this to your friends on the net, and anybody you've done business with, you could have told them 4 years ago so they could have gotten away from you. Knowing that this bomb was going to come years later, and you've known this for 4 years. That's crazy. That's incredibly inconsiderate. But there's probably people behind the scenes that also knew. So that's another fair point. You're right. I don't know what this. Okay, to my team, yeah. You guys have always showed me family, love, support throughout the years. I have the best community and circle. If any of this has made you uncomfortable, I get it. You don't have to support me anymore, but just know you've always been greatly appreciated. Trust me when I say this to all my haters that live and breathe social media with zero life experience. I don't care about you. Well, I mean, without life experience, with life experience, I mean, you should look at it. You could look at a kid and be like, nah. I don't really know what type of life experiences that you have to get or go through to justify talking to a 16-year-old and you in your 30s or whatever. But all right, if you're more comfortable with the entire statement and think I'm a piece of shit, that's fine. But I'm not fucking going anywhere. You should be going to prison. I'm not the same guy that made this mistake all those years ago. This was 4 years ago, and you are Okay, hold on, bro, because this now niggas is starting to insult my intelligence. And like, nah, niggas is making me mad. We're not talking about like you developing into your frontal lobe or nothing like that. We talking about you already being a grown man beyond the age of development, and you still being that age now, kind of plus 4 years. Like the difference is like that massive. Like you were 35 plus at this time. It wasn't like you were 14 and now you 18 and you have like all this newfound information plus physical experiences that come your way, all these new hormones and shit that develop. Like, no, you were fully grown when you did this before. How old is Dr. Disrespect? He's 42 years old. My boy, you were 38 when this happened. What do you mean? What do you mean? You're not the same guy. You were 38 years old talking to a 16-year-old. What do you mean? What do you mean? I'm taking an extended vacation with my family as mentioned on stream, and I'm coming back with a heavy weight off my shoulders. All right. That weight ain't never going to go away. If he was talking about how toxic social media could be, and how much you needed to step away before, I don't know what type of community you think you're going to have at this stage. Streaming beyond this point, I'm not saying that there won't still be a community of people that are going to watch you and look at what you do, but I would assume that your Twitch chat, unless you moderate it to a point where anybody that comes in there doesn't harass you about the shit that you were doing, and they probably call you Doctor. I don't know what other jokes y'all can make up. Doctor disrespecting the age of consent. Someone just said, like, I don't know what else they could what else they could say, but you're not gonna let that one down. It's not gonna be as simple as you coming back to the net. You're gonna have to go on like a year hiatus or something like that. Like, wait for niggas to forget. You know, y'all, Dr. Diddy, yeah, that's crazy. Dr. Kid Inspect, wow. You know, the thing that the internet does really well is just not forget shit. The Brother Nature shit, I think they finally, let me check his page real quick. If they forgot about Brother Nature, right? If I don't see a single comment, immediately. Literally first comment. The first comment. Do you think she forgot? We ain't forget. Sandwich shop Carol's. Why you let him pour hot sauce on your head after getting beat up, brother? Like, bro, this happened 6 years ago, I think. I don't even know how long ago that happened. And looking back at it, it wasn't that crazy of a deal. But every single comment is we ain't forget. We didn't forget. That's his entire brand now. We ain't forget. And he's way smaller than Dr. Disrespect. You think niggas are going to forget? You think you're going to take a break, come back bigger, and niggas not going to flood your shit? Bro, stop. You're finished. The combination of the Elden Ring music and him knowing he's cooked is art.
Here.
Did that really happen like that?
You know how we run things here.
The music dropped like that? Like, if I were to find out that there was something that prevented, like, what was the reason why they never actually met up? Because I would assume, like, your morals wouldn't have been the thing to kick in and be like, nah, this is crazy, I can't, you know what I'm saying, do this anymore. Like, what actually, he got caught? So the meetup was still, like fully ready to go and everything. Watch Sneeko clip. I mean, do I want to get triggered by, like, an idiot? Or do I just want to, like, yeah, I'm thinking I shouldn't. I've never heard a good argument about anything from that man. One thing I don't like is when people, like, pester content creators to come out with a generic statement about the person that they might have had association with a couple times in their career. As if, like, everybody that's done a video together or content with one another is, like, best friends, and they got to come out and make this public statement every 2 seconds. Like, I don't think it's necessary. Most people that are regular are going to look at that and be like, hey, this dude's a fucking creep. He's a weirdo. But I don't need to tell you that because we all know that talking to minors is bad, or we should know. But if they've made public, you know, statements coming out talking about, oh, no, I'm going to wait. Innocent till proven guilty, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's really my mans. We got to see how this play out. Then, yeah, those people should have to be held responsible.